YouTube, new family, what is going on? Getting back for another video. Had to come on here quickly. It is Saturday and it is pretty late. It is 11, but we were watching the UFC events. I had to come on here and flow, as always, making it a habit to shoot and just speak to the camera and just let God speak through me. So don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest, but today was a very, very good day. Very good day. Just in terms of the frequency overall, like just not needing anything from the world. And today felt like the first time, probably, maybe you could say ever, where I was just it's just high frequency, connected, and just giving energy, not needing anything back, not needing a reaction, not needing to be treated a certain way or see the day go a certain way, just flowing, going with things, giving me good energy wherever I could, smiling everywhere, like just smiling all the time, and just crazy, like a day flowing. And this is all just accumulation of work that I've been doing that you can do as well. And you're not going to get the results right away. It's not going to be instant. It's going to be with lag. So the work you do now, the sacrifices you make now, the decisions you make now will accumulate in the future to days where they just get better and better and better. Like, more frequency, less you need from the world, less expectation, less control, less fear, less, stories, the biggest one, like just flowing, just feeling good, giving energy, operating from love, not operating in lack or competing or comparing, just literally being a kid. And it's the way, like every day is not gonna be like that. Like I said, every day, every minute, every hour is a reset. But today, thanks to God, it was just a day where it just kept like escalating and going up and up and up. And I do want to share, that, having been able to do that, because this world tells you that you need something external to be able to, get energy from. Like, you can't get energy from yourself. You can't get energy from your habits, the way you live, the way you speak, the way you grow, the levels you hit internally, the gratitude you have, the perspective you get, the wisdom you get. You're not able to get energy from that. It has to be something external, of like, money you make that day, or maybe something you buy, or something that the world reacts to that you've done, as opposed to you just going out and giving and not expecting anything back. And I believe that it's the one true path, and something that, for me at least, it's a benchmark that I can see now that you can go to. And like I said, it's possible for anybody. I'm not saying that, like I said, I have these days every day, but it's a benchmark that I see now that's possible. And every day just gives you a new perspective of how you can live life. When you're starting this journey, you get stories by the devil, believing that, I have to do this for the rest of my life. Like, I'm gonna miss out on this, or maybe miss out on that. Like I said, it's stories of the devil. When you're in there and you're doing the lifestyle with the no vices, the wake up time, hitting the gym, training every day, macros, reading, reflecting, documenting, sharing your message, and most importantly, staying away from the bad environments, bad influences. You believe it's like when you're starting out, especially, that you're missing out on something, but it's crazy when you get experiences like I did today, that it just reinforces that you're on the right path. Like, all the signs are there. The numbers as well, we'll see numbers, 444, 333, 111, 222, and like just not forcing the day. I used to force the day so much, and forcing the night, especially when I was lost in lust, like needing something from the night, like needing, to sleep with a girl or get something from the girl or get something from the world at night. Like, I just needed something always. But today just gave me a 180 of like, you really just need to work, from the inside out. Like, you really need to be on top of, who you are as a person, what you're doing, and making sure you're aligned as possible. And God will provide those days that you were chasing before. That feeling you were chasing is not real. And that thing you were chasing, that thing you're trying to grab, and like just, for me, staying up till early morning, early hours of the day to try and grab that. And like, you can have experiences that you capture at the end, but it's nothing like a day flowing like I had today. Like those days are like, it's just, like I said, the first day I really had that, and it was just crazy energy, and something that I know God will continue to provide. Not every day, but as long as I keep putting the work and aligning myself more and more, and doing things for Jesus. Literally speaking with him every day, praying, giving him thanks, getting more wisdom, just really making yourself open to the message, because it is all Jesus. This whole game is spiritual, and like I said, if you want days where you're fulfilled within, then this is the path. There's no other path I've seen. I've done many different mentorships and coaches, and they sell you this, they sell you that, but really this path that God's given me through the people I work with, and I've found is what's changed things for me over the past few months. Like, I was so addicted to, like I said, getting something, but now that I've removed all those stories and all those habits that I had that were tying me to that, I've grown tremendously, and I know that the people I work with will get that they'll be able to be at peace within and not need anything from the world, and not keep chasing, especially men. I believe the whole world chases in a way. They chase something they give power to, whether it's, could be a relationship, could be money, could be external things, could be status, validation, the way people perceive you, especially with social media. Like, you're chasing something of like, oh, once I get that, but it's so fake. And you have to just see how you are day to day. Like, each present moment, however you are, is, how you're actually, you could say, growing or thriving. Because if you have external things, but within you don't feel peace, you don't feel gratitude, you don't get, wisdom, perspective, you're not flowing, then you're not really growing. Like, it's a lie to say that externally, only external is growth. It's all internal. It really is all internal, and as a result, the things will start to come. Like, I don't have this rush like I did before, or like I was not in a hurry to see something happen for someone else to see something, or the world to see it. I know God will pay back the things I'm doing because I have good intention. I work out of love, and I want to see the world receive the life that I've been given. It just feels like a new life every day, like just rejuvenated, like fulfilled. Like, it's something that you can only understand once you're on this path. You can't understand it, like I said, by the old programming, which is external things will give you that feeling. It's frequency, it's not feelings. So you need to begin to look within and really ask yourself, do I feel good? Like, am I, being more grateful? Am I smiling? Am I enjoying life? Do I feel like good with it? Do I feel like, proud of myself? Do I respect myself? Do I love myself? Do I trust myself more and more? Like, am I having faith in the process? Like, these are questions that matter much more than, how much money am I making, or when will I move here, or when will I have that house, or when will I have that partner, or when will I go visit that, or when will I be on the beach, and like, when can I escape, when can I go see that DJ, or when can I, whatever it is. Like, the questions that you ask yourself are very important, and it's like just all perspective. This whole game is, the game of life is all perspective, and understanding that you're not owed anything, and each day that you have, like I did today, is the days that count. Those are the days where you're going on the right path and aligning yourself. And when you have it, you understand, but when you don't, it won't make sense. Like, you're looking like, why, how can you have a day like that? Like, what's the reason? Like, what's the external reason why you can have a day like that? It's just self-work, it's just work I put in, and it's coming with lag in terms of just better within and needing less, and it's perfect. Like, this is now the fruits I'm seeing from the labor I've been doing for months, and each week or each day feels like a week of my old life, because I'm not escaping anymore. I don't have the vices that are helping me escape, like the drugs, the women, the parties, whatever it was that I was escaping with before, especially the lust. I was escaping so much with lust of needing to go on dates, meeting women, social media, like this one, I want to sleep with this one, how would this one look, or whatever it is. But now it's just fulfilled, like crazy, like just very at peace. I don't need anything. It feels like it's crazy. I never thought I'd get here. I was always believing my stories. I always believed it would be when I get there, or like I would get that feeling when I was here, but it's just fake. It's all self-induced. It's allowing the devil to control you with stories and not realizing that it's all spiritual. But the work we do, the people I help, they get the understanding that everything you're doing is the mental and physical, and it's important. But the place you want to be is the understanding that everything is happening either with God or with the devil. So if you're an ego, the devil's controlling you and he's telling you go here, go there. But if you're aligning yourself and putting in the work, you can have God through your conscience tell you the things that will bring you to his plans that he has for your life. Because those are much greater than the plans you have. As much as you try to control, your ego tells you, you can handle everything and put the world on your shoulders. It's not the way it's supposed to be lived. There's too many variables and too many things that you will never understand. And you trying to control everything is simply going to take your spirit away from the equation, which is the most powerful thing God's given you. So you've had that since birth, you've had the answers since birth, and just trusting in that more and more each day is the goal. And that is what we do with this lifestyle. So, you can see how it happens on my Instagram. Every day I show up, every day is a reset, every day I don't miss, and every day I grow more and more internally. And as a result, I get better days, more things get attracted to me. People, they feel the frequency. Like today, I was just felt like a ball of energy. It's crazy. It's the first time I felt that. I always saw that in other people. I was always trying to seep off other people, but for the first time I felt like, no one could, really ruin this, this day. So it's crazy. It felt like a high off life. So, this is what it's about, but each day is a reset, and it's not taking it for granted and saying, oh, it's accomplished, tomorrow I can do whatever tomorrow. No, every day is a reset. So it's the most beautiful thing about this, but every day we keep growing, and every day we keep sharing our journey. So if you guys want to see the journey, in my Instagram, if you guys like the video, like and subscribe. Like I said, we flow, we give our wisdom, we let God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit speak through us, and we help with our gift. So, my gift is helping you remove the stories and get back to where you were when we all started as kids. And meaning you're not thinking, you're not trying to control, you're simply flowing, and things start to attract you. So you don't have to control every variable and organize every single thing and be in your head and stressed and anxious. It's fake. It's pressure you put on yourself. That's not necessary. So that is the work we do. That is, how you set yourself free, and every day gets better and better and better. And it's all thanks to Jesus. So leave it there. But like I said, I will keep growing and sharing my message, so you can come along for the ride and grow with me, or you can watch me grow in this life. But it is the new way, and I will never go back to the programming before of feelings. You can't. Once you've lived this long enough and you've seen the days that God gives you, you don't have to throw that away for a feeling, just how the world is going to see you, living for the world. No amount of validation from the world will make me go back on what Jesus has given me. So crazy, truly crazy, but I'm glad I can share this and give you guys faith, and we keep growing, like I said, and you guys can come along for the ride and see it on my Instagram, see it on here, and most importantly, I can show you the way through the coaching. So it's one-on-one, and we do weekly calls, and I just assess where you need to grow, because it's all growth. Our calls are never going to be just information, just fooling around, just wasting each other's time. It's, we have faith in each other, we connect, we grow, and I help you get to a place where you're proud of yourself, you respect yourself, you love yourself, you connect more with life, as opposed to just trying to escape it with devices and feelings. So it's all fake, and you and God are the most important things, and everything else will stem from that. So God bless. Hope you guys enjoyed. But as always, until next time, keep killing it.